Hey there. Have you ever told yourself, just wait for the weekend, or thank goodness it's Wednesday, just 2 more days, it's hump day? Or you think everything will get better once testing season is over, or "Oh, summer vacation, just 3 more weeks, and then this exhaustion will go away." Hmm. Yeah, been there, done that. I always found like TGIF, love TGIF. Okay. Well, first of all, my name is Katherine Walters, and I'm a soul alignment expert. And I help educators who are burned out and feel unfulfilled with their position to find the passion, the joy, the light, and even the fun to bring more energy and fun back into their lives. And the thing is that when you work so hard as an educator, it's like exhaustion, it just be and pushing through it just becomes a way of life. And it's something that we've been programmed, conditioned to, like, work not just 40 hours a week, but 60, 80 hours a week. And some of us are simply not designed to work that many hours. But besides that, it's like there are a number of hidden costs that we pay when we're burned out that we don't even realize. So I'd like to shine some light on those today. And one of them is a hidden cost to burnout is the toll it takes on your physical self, on your body. You may find that you get sick more, or like the exhaustion or the headaches or migraines, this never go away. Or maybe you actually, heaven forbid, get a serious illness because your body just can't do it anymore. Or emotionally, you pay a price where that spark, that enthusiasm, like that get up and go, like you can't wait to share whatever the next subject is in, like, dissecting frogs or something. You used to love that. And the kids' reactions to it. And now you're like, oh gosh, do I have to deal with that again? Then there's a mental a mental price as well, because it's like, oh, the resistance to, like, oh, I got to learn that new program, or how am I going to incorporate, and what are we going to do about AI with students? And just, you just don't even want to deal with it. It's too much. Then there's like an identity cost, because instead of being you and speaking up or speaking out or volunteering for, some to do something at your school, it's like, no, don't want to do that. Not, I don't want to be bothered. Or you people please and say yes when you really want to say no, or you start overgiving and you just become inauthentic. There's a few others that maybe you haven't heard of, but I really feel play a part in burnout for teachers. And one of those is that there's a bigger emotional cost, especially if you're an empath, where you pick up the energies of the emotional, the feelings of other people, the fear, the doubt, the worry, and you take them on as your own. And who tells us how to deal with that, right? Then there's the energies of an energetic cost. When if you know anything about human design, you know that some people are designed to be the energizer bunnies that we've all pretty much been conditioned to be and to believe that we are, and to work the 40, 60, 80 hours. And some people can do that no problem. But then there are those of us like myself who is a projector in human design, and I can go for short bursts, but I can't go week in and week out, like going, going, going. I don't have that kind of energy. And maybe you're that way too. And there's nothing wrong with you. It just means that you just don't have that kind of energy available to you. So there's an energetic cost when we push ourselves and force ourselves to do something that's actually against our own nature. And then there's also a spiritual cost, because when we become so inauthentic and so lost and disconnected, we don't know who we are anymore and what our value is and why we're here and what we're passionate about. And we lose ourselves spiritually with that disconnect and feel unsupported and lost. So all those, there's a huge price. But when you add them up together, something that happens that's even bigger is it's a ripple effect. So when you're burned out and tired and exhausted and drained, that ripple effect it's not only in school, in your classroom, it's and to your students, but it also happens outside of there, in your home, with your spouse, with your relationships and friendships. Everywhere you go, it's just like it puts this blah gray color over your life that there's no energy, there's no joy, and it feels like it's gone. And this whole thing of burnout, rather than being pushing through and wearing it kind of like a badge of honor, it really, what burnout is telling you is that you're out of alignment. It's a sign, it's a signal from your own soul, your own heart. And you know this. There's something inside of you that's telling you you're not in the flow. It's not working. You're out of alignment. And so, what I highly recommend is that you find some way to return and get back into the flow, into alignment. You might do that with journaling. It may help if you talk with a friend, or you might want to have, and I highly encourage you and invite you to have a soul alignment conversation with me. And we'll talk about where are those places physically or mentally, emotionally, where you may be out of alignment, and what are some ways that would help you come back into alignment? Some of them might be easy, pretty quick fixes. Others may take a little longer. But what I do know is it's absolutely possible to be in alignment with who you truly are and to break that pattern of burnout in your life once and for all. So, if this resonates with you and you're interested, the link is below to have a soul alignment call with me. I look forward to talking with you soon. And until next time, love and blessings. Namaste.